I find that I often go back to these ideas of things that I was taught when I was young by my dad or my family whenever I film these little videos, these promotional interviews, if you will. And I'm going to do that one more time. I was taught at a very young age, you pay what you owe. Now you may be asking yourself, well, what does that have to do with Friday the 13th and Circus Maximus, the return of St. Louis Anarchy? What does this have to do with Christian Rose versus Paco for the Gateway Heritage Championship? And it's exceedingly simple. I am owed this, and I have been owed this for a long time. I earned my way into St. Louis Anarchy back when it was still called LWA, and I very quietly put together one of the best win-loss records of anybody on that roster. And I was told by management, I was promised by management, we're going to give you an opportunity. We're going to make you the guy. And I said, absolutely. And at that point, I am owed. I was promised, I was guaranteed. I won more matches than I lost by a mile. I beat ACH, I beat Davey Vega, I beat Angelus Lane. I tapped out Zach Sawyers, I tapped out Mike Outlaw, I tapped out Tommaso Ciampa. And I was promised a championship match. I was promised a championship. And it didn't happen. Because Matt Fitchett decided for the first time ever, I think, that he was too hurt to wrestle. My last match in St. Louis Anarchy, I beat Gary J, 1, 2, 3, clean as a sheet in the middle of the ring for a title match that I had to then earn. I was promised one and it didn't happen. I earned one and it didn't happen. And then Anarchy just is gone. Those promises, those guarantees went completely unfulfilled. They were not delivered on. I am still owed at this point. And then I get contacted by management and I'm told, hey, there's this new thing coming up called the NWL and we really want you to be a part of it because we want to make good on what you were promised back in Anarchy. And I said, absolutely, I'm in. And those opportunities that I had been promised, you know what it was? We need you to change your name. We're going to put you in a dead-end tag team where you have to babysit some kid. Oh, we're going to put you on your own now. You're going to be a mid-card mechanic. You're going to get 6 minutes every show. Oh, by the way, we're shutting down the entire St. Louis division. We don't really have a budget to bring you out to Kansas City anymore. Great, guys. Way to deliver on these opportunities. And then the NWL is gone, and I'm still owed a debt that has not been paid. So now Anarchy's coming back. Just a few days. And I am finally getting the championship opportunity that I was promised. I'm getting the championship opportunity that I earned. Now, unfortunately, Paco, St. Louis Anarchy owes me this debt, and they're passing the bill on to you. I've wrestled Paco several times, and fun fact, I've beat him every single time, and this Friday will be no different. Paco, you're going to fall the same way that all those other big names that I listed earlier have fallen down. And at the end of it, I'm going to be a low life living the high life. I'm going to be Gateway Heritage Champion. I'm going to finally have this debt repaid to me in full. Paco, I'm going to tap you out. See you on the 13th.